Hello friends, I am doing my ITEP course from IIT Jodhpur, and in this video I am going to talk to you about the seat matrix, means the number of seats available for a particular subject in all these four IIT. To be very precise, IIT Kharagpur or IIT Bhubaneswar or IIT Jodhpur and IIT Ropar. Let us see everything in detail. Okay, the first one is the IIT Kharagpur. Seat matrix. There are, say, a total of 50 seats. Out of this 50 seats, now don't be shocked by this. Out of this 50 seats, when you come for BSc, B.Ed for secondary stage, here you will be asked whether you want to do BSc in physics or BSc in chemistry or BSc in maths or BSc in economics. Any one of them you have to choose. Okay, so physics has a total seat of 13, chemistry also 13, mathematics 12 and economics 12. Total add up to 50. Now, if we look each one of them separately, if we only talk about physics, say for example, you have a love of physics and you want to do BSc B.Ed with physics as the major subject and you are in general category, then only 6 seats are there. That means in all over India, all those students who are trying to get into IIT Kharagpur and do physics, you have to compete with all of them for how many seats? For only a mere 6 seats. That is why it is very, very difficult. And you need a very good score in NCET exam and plus some luck factor also plays. I'll talk about that a little later. Okay, so you, in general category, you've got 6 seats, 1 seat for EWS, total 3 seats for OBC NCL, out of which 1 seat is reserved for PWD candidate, that is person with disability. SC has got 2 seats and for ST we have got 1 seat. Total of 13 seats. Next for chemistry, again total 13 seats with 6 seats for general category and one of that seat is reserved for PWD candidate. EWS again 1 seat, that is reserved for PWD candidate. OBC 3 seats, SC 2 seats, ST 1 seats. For mathematics general there is only 5 seats, 1 seat for EWS, 1 seat for OBC, 1 seat, 2 seats for SC and 1 seat for ST, and that is a PWD category. Economics 5 seats in general, 1 seat for EWS, 3 for OBC, 2 seats for SC, out of which 1 seat is PWD and 1 seat for ST. So if you are a general category student, life is very, very difficult. You get only 6 seats. You have only 6 seats for physics. Okay, so the competition is really, really very high. Let us now proceed further and go for the seat matrix of IIT Bhubaneswar. When you come to IIT Bhubaneswar, again there are 50 seats for BSc B.Ed, for physics, unreserved category, that is general category, you've got 6 seats, 1 for EWS, 3 for OBC, 2 seats for SC, 1 seat for ST. So you've got a total of 13 seats. See, competition is equally bad for everyone, even for general category, even for SC, ST, OBC, EWS, for each and every category. The seats are very, very limited. So you have to be very, very good in whichever category you belong to. If you are in unreserved category, that is general category, you have to be very good in general category also. You have to score a very good marks in your NCET exam. Okay. And even there is a very, very good competition for EWS, OBC, SC, ST because the number of seats are 1, 2, 3 like this. For chemistry, there are only 5 seats, out of which 1 seat is reserved for PWD candidate. For EWS, 2 seats, for OBC, 3 seats, for SC, 2 seats, for ST, no seats here. Total is 12. Next, for mathematics, again, there are a total of 5 seats, out of which 4 are for general category, 1 is for PWD, EWS 1 seat, 4 seats for OBC, 1 seat for SC, 1 seat for ST, total of 12. For economics, again 6 seats for general category, 1 seat for EWS, 3 seats for OBC, 2 seats for SC, 1 seat for ST, a total of 13 seats as you can see. Okay, so competition is very, very difficult for all. For general category, for special categories also. So you need to be very good with your marks. See, only 5 seats, 6 seats. Right? Now let us come to IIT Jodhpur. IIT Jodhpur is not giving us the clear seat matrix, but there are, say, again total of 50 seats, out of which open category, that is general category, is 21 seats. So we can assume that 7 3s are 21. 7 seats for general category for physics, for chemistry and for maths. Okay, here there is no economics. Economics is only there in IIT Kharagpur and IIT Bhubaneswar. Therefore, you can see the number of seats for physics, chemistry and maths have slightly increased. So more chances for you to getting a seat in physics, chemistry and biology in IIT Jodhpur as compared to the other two, right? Again, for open PWD, there is 1 seat. For general EWS, 5 seats are there. SC total 7 seats, ST total 3 seats, and OBC again total 13 seats. Total seat matrix is 50. So seat matrix will be almost similar to seat matrix of any one of them, say like Kharagpur or for that matter IIT Bhubaneswar. Okay, so you don't have, as a student, you don't have to worry too much about the seat matrix. Just focus on getting very good marks and apply. Okay, provided all the other criterias are fulfilled. For other criterias, you can watch my other video which tells a complete information about IIT, or if you want to know about the choice of the subjects of domain, you can see another video which I have given. Okay, let us see the seat matrix for the IIT Ropar. For IIT Ropar, initially they said they will be taking 50 students, but later on they revised the seat matrix for this particular year. I hope next year it becomes 50 again. So this year they have got 7, 7 and 7. Total 21 students they have taken, 7 in physics, 7 in chemistry and 7 in mathematics. For general category C, physics, only two students, only 2 seats. OBC 2 seats, SC 1 seat, EWS 1 seat and ST only 1 seat. For chemistry, again, there are a total of 3 seats, out of which 2 is for general, 1 is for PWD candidate, OBC 2 seats, SC 1 seat, no seats for EWS for chemistry, and 1 seat for ST, total 7 seats. For mathematics, again, there is only 3 seats for general category, 2 seats for OBC, 1 seat for SC, 1 seat for EWS. That's all, 7 seats. Okay, so this total amounts to total 8 seats, out of which 7 seats are for general and 1 seat is for PWD. Right, so again you can see here also competition. So in all of the IITs you will find the competition will be very great, because students are preferring IITs to other central universities. Though I have mentioned in the beginning, there are some luck factor also, that there is the fee structure of these IITs are comparatively higher as compared to some of the central universities. So some of the students will not prefer, even though they will get good marks, but they will not prefer IITs, maybe due to their weak background. Okay, monetary they are not very strong, so they may leave. Okay, some of them may not prefer IIT, maybe just for a reason that the IITs are not there in their state, because they don't want to move out of the state. They want some college which is near to their house, so the traveling becomes easy. It is difficult for them to go into some of the hostels and stay over there. See, from person to person, these criteria vary. But if there is a student who has got better marks than you, but is having these kind of problems, some monetary problem or some problem where he or she is not able to go from one state to the other state, then you get an advantage of that and you get a seat. This is what I was calling as the luck factor, which also comes into play. But if you take a wrong decision, then your future is spoiled forever. See, what I mean to say is, I also faced this particular situation, so I'm bringing this situation in front of you in advance, okay, so that later on when this situation comes up before you can take an informed decision. Okay, the problem is, say for example, this is you. Okay, you have given NCET 2025 to get into ITEP, into these IITs. Okay, now say for example, let us take the case of IIT Kharagpur. Okay, they will ask you to give your preference. Say you give preference like PCM and economics. You give your preference like this for IIT Kharagpur. This is just an example. Okay, so say for example, your marks are not very high, so you wanted IIT Kharagpur, and you wanted physics, say for example. Okay, you wanted physics, but because your score is not very high, so definitely merit list, according to merit list, you will not get physics. Say you are somewhere getting chemistry. Okay, so they will give you a call letter, means they will give you a letter, they will email you a letter saying that you will be getting chemistry in IIT Kharagpur. Do you accept or do you reject? Okay, or you want to upgrade, like these 2-3 situations. Okay, so when so then it is up to you. Say I was also in the same kind of a situation where in IIT Kharagpur I was getting chemistry. Okay, I like physics, but I was getting chemistry. So some of my say friends, they were saying, take IIT Kharagpur. Subject is not that important. You are getting IIT Kharagpur, so go to IIT Kharagpur. The brand name is very big. But then I spoke to some of the other teachers, one or two of them were already from IITs. So they told me, see, IIT is not that important. Your subject is the most important thing. See, I am telling you, this is my personal opinion. You can differ on this. Okay. So they said, if you don't like chemistry, then after going to IIT Kharagpur, you will struggle in chemistry. Right? So the better thing is to leave IIT Kharagpur. Don't worry. Okay. Go for the next counseling. So my next counseling was IIT Bhubaneswar. There also I was not getting physics. I was my second preference was maths, so I was getting maths. Again, this was a dicey situation. I asked myself, I asked my parents, I asked my teachers that I'm not getting physics. I'm getting my second choice, that is maths. I'm getting there. Should I go for maths? Should I go for IIT Bhubaneswar? Again, those teachers said, see, IIT doesn't matter. First importance, according to them, you should give to your own subject, because subject is more important that you're going to study for your rest of your life. So again, I took my admission back, or I pressed the button which said not interested. Okay, so I left IIT Bhubaneswar also. Then the forms of then the merit list of IIT Jodhpur came out, and IIT Jodhpur said, okay, physics, we can give you the physics. Then from IIT Ropar also the results were out. I filled form for all four of them. So there also I was getting physics and I was getting maths. But because I was getting physics, I like physics, and again it was in IIT Jodhpur. So I finally took admission in IIT Jodhpur with physics as major. So, my dear friends, this situation can come for you also. So, I have given you that situation and how I reacted to that particular situation. So, you also speak to your parents or your loved ones and take a good decision according to your situation. Okay, so you have to keep this thing also in mind. Thank you. I think this was helpful to you.